All right, welcome back. So we are looking at this. Looking at the very first page of your packet, we are starting to do angles today. You've seen angles before. Will be some new things, but some will just be review. All right. So it says two rays with a common endpoint form an angle. The common endpoint is called a vertex. Angles can be measured in degrees and can be classified by their relationships as 0, 90 degrees, 180 degrees. Those are a lot of what we will talk about. Well, angle measures characteristics of an acute, a right, obtuse, and a straight angle. Okay? So, an acute angle, remember when we talked about this? These symbols. So, an acute angle is going to be less than 90 degrees. A right angle is going to equal 90 degrees. And an obtuse angle is going to be greater than 90 degrees. All right? Then it says for the next page, some angular relationships have special names. Two angles are complementary if their sum is equal to 90 degrees. Supplementary is if their measure is 180. So take a moment, pause the video, and write down these definitions next to the word on the second page of your packet. Welcome back. All right, on to the next page. So we're going to put this into action. Complementary is 90 degrees. Supplementary is 180 degrees. So we're looking at these, and I know it may be really hard to kind of think through and go, they're not next to each other, I can't see. But logically speaking, supplementary, two angles that add up to 90 degrees. We're going to do the easiest one first. Do you know what this box means in this angle? This box actually means 90 degrees. So if you look at F, see how that has that box as well? Well, 9 plus 9 is 18 and a 0. So B and D make 180 degrees. I'm sorry, that's F. B and F make 180 degrees. Okay? So now, maybe look at D since I talked about it so much. This is 31 degrees. Well, what's 90 minus 31? 59. E is 59, so that means that D and E make 90 degrees. D and E make 90 degrees. All right? What about this 37? Well, what's 90 minus 37? 53. So that would be A and G. All right? And then we're going to do the 180. Looking at this big one. What's 180 minus 143? 37. So that would be A and H. Okay? And those are all the ones that are there. So take a moment, make sure you have all those written down. Move on to the next page. All right? So now, again, I have this up here. Kind of remind you. Complement 90, supplement 180. So it says find the complement and the supplement. Okay? So what is complement? 90 degrees. So what's 90 minus 32? What is 90 minus 32? 58. And then do the same thing. What's 180 minus 32? 148. All right? Take a moment. Pause when you come back. Oh, sorry. Let's take that one more second. Can you do 90 minus 113? Will that give you a positive number? So for this one, the complement is not possible. But we can do 180 minus 113. What's that give us? 67. And these are all in degrees. All right? So take a moment, now pause the video and do the last two, and then when you come back, we'll have the answers. Welcome back. You should have 21 1/10 degree and 111 1/10 degree. Okay? So looking at number 5, why are these two
Good
angles?
morning, everybody. We'll touch base in the form here in just a few minutes.
So, why are these two angles complementary? We talked about this. This box right here, that means 90 degrees. So the two angles put together equal 90 degrees. That's how you know. Okay? For this one, a straight line always equals 180 degrees. So why don't you put that in? A straight line always equals 180 degrees. Okay? Next page. Which of the following are adjacent? So adjacent means next to, but they have to have a common side. They have to have a common side and a common vertex. So which of these has a common side and vertex? So that corner right here. Not that one, that would be that one. All right, moving on. For 9, it says two angles are complementary, one measures that, the other measures that. Draw a pair of adjacent and complementary angles and label them with the given information. So, complementary is how many degrees? 90, so that means our box, right? If we have that, we're going to have 2x here, 48 here. Okay? Then it says write an equation to solve it. So 2x plus 48 has to equal 90, right? Now, this is just like our two-step equations. Draw our line, circle our term with our variable, subtract 48 on both sides, and that leaves you with divided by 2, and x equals 41? 21, my bad. Okay, so one angle is going to equal 48 degrees, right? It tells us that. The other angle is going to equal 2 times 21. So that's going to equal 42 degrees. And 42 plus 48 is 90. All right? This is our last one. So we have draw a pair of adjacent supplementary angles and label them. So we have a pair of angles. One is going to equal 123 degrees. One is going to equal 3x. So we have
Let's go ahead and meet in the forum. I'll be over there in just a couple seconds. Let's go ahead and take a seat in the forum. I'll be over there in just a minute.
All right, and then solve that. So we are going to subtract 123. So we have 3x equals 57 divided by 3. And that's going to equal 19. Okay? So one angle is going to equal 123 degrees. And the other one is going to equal whatever 19 times 3 is, which is 57 degrees. Okay? And that's how you do this.